go.
Hi, I'm Lenore, and I'm the program director for the Lunch Break Family Promise program.
Hi, my name is Marissa. I'm the case manager here at Family Promise with Lunch Break.
Hi, I'm Magdalena, and I'm a client here at Family Promise.
Great. Okay, so we want to know, how does Family Promise, what do you call it? It's Family Promise Lunch Break? So that's what you call it, Family Promise Lunch Break. How does Family Promise Lunch Break support our community?
So currently, Family Promise recently on January 1st merged with Lunch Break because we felt as a unit that we would be able to impact the community at a broader scope, and that we would be able to make a bigger impact in our community amongst the whole Monmouth County. So currently, Family Promise program helps families who are in need of secure housing. Lunch Break also helps many people throughout Monmouth County by doing meals on wheels. They also give meals out 6 days a week at our food pantry. They give groceries out to thousands of families every month. They give out clothing through their Claire's Closet. They have a life skills program. They have a youth advocacy program to help kids get back and get on track for college. And they do any type of program, utility, rental assistance, anything you name, they have it.
Also, within the case management aspect, we help the families that are in our emergency shelter program with financial goals, getting set up with a life skills coach to work on employment opportunities. We try to make sure that they know their own credit score. We get them set up with educational goals, getting their kids in school, and we try to provide wraparound services that help every aspect of their homelessness.
And with the homelessness, the model before used to be they went to the churches, and what is the model now? What are you guys doing now?
Great question. So previously, before COVID made an impact on our world as a whole, our families would utilize a 13 church rotational model where families would go from one church to the next every week. Our churches were amazing. They provided meals, resources, needs to our families, and they were more like, going to mom's house, and they were really going to a church. Unfortunately, with the impact of COVID, we had to draw back from the churches because of the spread, and we went into a hotel model. What that looks like now is a family is placed in a hotel somewhere in Monmouth County that's based on their needs, so in a community that suits them, and they are there for 30-day increments up to 4 months. Our churches are still very involved, and they give us meals. So we get 25 meals per week from the designated church for the month. So now our churches are taking us on for a month. They give us 25 meals a month, and 25 meals a week, and we disperse them throughout our community to our clients in a hotel. We also partner with Slices of Hope, which is in Little Silver, where they provide us 25 hot meals every week as well, which our families look forward to and they love. And then the churches also give us gift cards to help our families with gas, Lyft, Uber, ShopRite, Walmart, Target, and that helps our families be able to save so that they can have the stability to get on their feet.
And then how do families get in contact with you? And I know that there's a large amount of families that are having issues with finding housing.
Yes.
How do you choose which families you're going to help?
So families usually get in contact with us from other social services agencies like 211, Social Services, Interfaith Neighbors, CARC. All these organizations, they know about us and what we do, so they can even find us online. They can call us on the phone. We have them fill out an online application. And the families that we do currently serve, they have to be a family. So they have to have an 18 or younger child directly in their care, and then we screen them for services, see what they're applicable for, and hopefully if everything works out, we place them in emergency shelter right away.
And we try not to turn any family away because oftentimes we are full. And right now with the eviction moratorium lifted, we do have an overflow of families. In our previous model, we could serve 8. In 2020, we can only serve 4 families at a time. Then we moved to 8 families in 2021, and right now we are serving 15 families, which is a much larger impact. And with that assistance from Monmouth County, it's definitely helping us. So We can't help everyone, but we do use our wraparound services and our network of community members, such as Pinwheel Place, to help us, get families on track and placed in other homeless programs.
I was gonna say, so you're not, even though you're not housing everybody, you're directing them to other services that might be able to help them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So Interfaith has a housing program. Mercy Center can help when they can. CARC has a housing program. 180 Turning Lives Around. CARC also has a DV housing program. So if we can't house them, we advocate on their behalf. We work with Mental Health Alliance, MHA. We work with AHA, Affordable Housing Alliance. We're now working with Asbury Park Housing Authority. So we make sure that no family goes without, and we make sure that we stay intact with the family until they secure something.
Okay, for people who are out there in the world, what is the CARC? Because you keep mentioning CARC.
CARC is Community Affairs and Resource Center. They're located on Sewell Ave in Asbury Park. They are a wonderful agency. They do ESL, literacy. They have a women's program. They have utility program, housing program. They have a job readiness program. They're connected with the One Stop Career Center. So they are another wonderful agency that I love to coordinate with.
Yeah, they used to be Spanish Affairs. Correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
it used to be called Hispanic Affairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure because not everybody's
No problem.
speaks so
Many
loud.
acronyms, so I
Right.
apologize.
Yes.
No, that's okay. What do you feel that there might be any misconceptions about Family Promise? What would you find?
I think that one of the biggest misconceptions is that unfortunately we can't take single adults within our emergency shelter program. People see us online on Facebook, on Instagram, on all the social media platforms, and they see Family Promise and they say, someone can help me. Unfortunately, we can't place them in our program, but regardless, we like to set them up with other prevention services through the Affordable Housing Alliance, 211, and even if we can't help them, we try to make sure that someone else can, and we follow their case all the way through until they find sustainable, secure, permanent housing.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Magdalena, we have a question for you too. How do you feel your community has supported you?
Oh, it's amazing. My son and I, we lost our home and all of our belongings during the pandemic. And when we were referred here to Family Promise, I feel like our every need was addressed. It wasn't just shelter and food, but really everything we needed and had a problem with. Like my son needed transportation, so that was taken care of. I have trouble cooking, so we receive meals here that are ready to warm up and eat. And currently I'm working with a life coach from lunch break on repairing my credit, and it's just amazing. Literally, it feels like we are surrounded.
Yeah, and Magdalena, you just got the housing voucher.
Yes, but we feel surrounded by care and support.
We love her.
That's
We love her so much.
That's beautiful. How did you hear about Family Promise?
We were referred here by Affordable Housing in Freehold.
Andrea?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we're talking about protective factors this month for Child Abuse Prevention Month. And so how do you guys feel that Family Promise is a protective factor for families in our community?
I definitely think that one of the best strength-based activists that we do with the families here is Parental Resilience. A lot of times when the adults come here, they just need to take a second, calm down, assess their situation, and think about what they can do to best secure a place for them and their children. Within the homeless community, parents are so anxious about where they're going to be sleeping the next night, if they're going to be able to provide for their children and for themselves. And when they come here, we focus on what we can do. We create an action plan for them, take it step by step. That way they assert their goals and they start working towards self-sustainability. And we focus on what they're capable of instead of what they can't do.
And to piggyback off of that, Magdalena is a great example of parental resilience. of someone who did not know where the next was going to come from. And Magdalena surprises herself, I think, every week when she, saves money, she works towards her goals, she goes to her appointments and gets the transportation. So the resilience of becoming dependent again, understanding that I can still be a mom and be great. And although we fall sometimes, we just need our community to lift us up. And resilience is the best way to say it.
Yeah.
And anything else you guys want to add? Like, what's your favorite part of what you do, maybe? I didn't ask you that before.
I just love the families. I love success stories. I love being able to, listen to someone's, not dilemmas, but their barriers, and being able to say, well, we know someone that can help with that, because there's always someone who's just waiting for another referral, because we all love referrals, right? So, Pinwheel Place, we had a family who had no support in this community, and it was, I know exactly who can help you while mom gives birth, right? And we answer their solutions, and we give you our baby. You guys supply pictures and videos and, notes to parents while they're, in a hospital. So we let them know that everything's gonna be okay. So being able to connect our families with our community, that is my favorite part.
I totally agree. And on my side, I think the kids are one of my favorite part. I love when they come here. They just have the biggest smile despite their circumstances of living in a motel. It's not ideal. They can't have like the fun sleepovers that a kid in elementary school can have. But they come here, they're so happy, they run right to the playroom. They always want to be held, picked up, played with, and they treat us just like family. We treat them like they're our family. And I just love to see the resilience of both the kids and the parents while they're here.
Yeah. So definitely come out, come see Lunch Break. We're getting ready to do a groundbreaking ceremony, and come over and see our site here in Fort Monmouth, because it's a beautiful site.
And when are you guys doing your next sleep-in?
Sleep-in? Never.
Okay. We'll take that out then.
No, we are getting ready to eventually do a national, it's Night Without a Bed. That is, I believe, October 22nd. And we don't have the plans yet, but I will definitely see it on Facebook, on our Lunch Break Facebook page.
Yes.
And how can the community support you guys?
Our biggest need is gift cards, because we want to get people back to work, and without transportation, or with transportation, we want them not to spend money. So Uber gift cards are our friends, and gas cards to Wawa and Quick Check, and basic toiletries, shampoo, laundry detergent, body wash, baby soap. Those are our biggest needs.
Baby
right
formula too.
Those are our
Bottles, diapers, wipes, all of that.
Baby formula.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.